Welcome, guys, to another episode of The Candy Show. I'm your host, Candy. We have another special guest in the building. I want you guys to welcome musical artist, Mz LaJoy.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? Thank you for having me, Miss Candy.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Where are you coming from today? What city and state?
I'm in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, Kansas City, Missouri.
Mhm.
Now, is that home of the Chiefs or is it Kansas, Kansas? Tell me.
Yeah. Yes, the Chiefs and don't get me wrong, don't get me saying something, but yeah, for sure the Chiefs.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Just wanted to make sure because guess what? So like that is our season opener is with Kansas City with the Chiefs here in football, the football. Are,
Uh-huh.
are you into football?
So what? Yes, I am. I relocated here from Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be 3 years in November.
Not really. Los
Hmm.
Angeles. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely got to talk about that. Now, I just introduced you as a musical artist. Tell everyone what do you actually do in the entertainment industry?
Just about it. I'm an independent solo artist. I'm a singer slash rapper. I do that on occasion. But I sing and songwrite as well, and I write on my material. So yeah,
Let's talk a little.
relocating here and oh, go ahead.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
Yeah, no, but I'm relocated, so now I'm looking for another studio to record from. But yeah,
Now you say independent. Okay. So that means independent. Are
yeah.
you signed to anybody? You working with any labels? You got any management?
No, yeah, riding Apple Entertainment. Shout out to you guys. Yeah,
Okay.
noise. Um, that's who's been, pretty much holding me down right now. Really looking out for me. So I appreciate y'all. But as far as like any label, no. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna get a little bit into your history, but we see a little head popping up. Who is that in the background?
That's my chunk. Zaire. I call her chunk. Come here.
Oh.
You don't want to come over here now? She'll be back.
Okay. Well, like everyone knows, here on the Candy Show, it's natural, it's raw, it's real, unscripted, and uncut. So therefore, some of those things happen.
Yeah, definitely.
It is life. Talk to us a little bit about what type of artist that you are. Now, I know you're a singer, but
Mhm.
do you have any classification as to what type of music you sing?
Okay, R&B soul, neo soul. That would be the ramifications. But uh, yeah, I might have a little influence of other genres in there, but yeah, R&B soul definitely.
How long have you been doing the singing? How long have you been doing that seriously?
Seriously, since 2012,
Okay.
um, was going to record more often and doing auditions and everything. So
Is there
but
anything that we can check you out on? Tell us a little bit about what your journey has been so far since you said you've been taking this seriously.
uh, back in 2004, I did the American Idol audition. That was the first thing yeah. That was a process, but yeah, did that as just let me see, how it's going to turn out. Um, Let me see, and then I took a little break, taking care of my mom, in between then. But in 2012, I ended up running to my producer, Kenny Terry. Hello. Gotta give a shout out to him. But he's the one that's been kind of giving me like artist management in a sense, grooming my sound and everything. So that was around 2012, and then life. Living in LA, I've been through some things, so it had to be some pauses in between there, and then I ended up having my daughter, so that was another pause. But between 2012 and 14 is when I really was focusing on just doing a lot of shows and showcases, doing my videos when I can, things like that,
Okay.
recording.
I get that life happens, and sometimes it
Yeah.
takes you off of the path that you're really focused on. And hey, as long as you get back
Hmm.
on, as long as you get back
Right.
on.
Yeah, I feel like it's time now. And, even though to me some of the material is from that era, so I feel like now it's getting exposure now. So it was like, okay, like they say, maybe old to you, but new to others. So I'm just grateful and thankful for that.
What is your ultimate goal?
Really to be surrounded or continuing to be surrounded by awesome people, with beautiful spirits, and just know um, that this is what I've been interested in since I was a child. So this is, my way of trying to get exposure. And if it's going to be a major label, I'm considering it also. I'm out there. So like a free agent. So just trying to really continue to do good music. Networking is essential, so I want to continue to do that. And if you guys, like I said, I'm on Instagram, the real Miss LaJoy. I'm on Facebook, Miss LaJoy. If you Google Miss LaJoy, you'll find me. So yeah.
How do you spell that? Because I know Ms. can be spelled differently. So tell us how you spell that since you talked about how they can find you. So go ahead and tell that information.
Okay, so on YouTube, it would be MizzLaJoy. Now, LaJoy is my middle name, so that's what I use. So I say Miss LaJoy, but if you're looking just like I said on random, either Facebook or Instagram or just Google, it'll be MZLaJoy.
Have you
Yeah.
performed anywhere else? Well, coming from LA now, that's totally
Yeah.
different than coming from, because I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. So if I say that, I'm like, you've already been in that spot. You've been where everything's popping. So tell us a little bit
Right.
about where have you been outside of LA.
This was my first like stepping out on faith, and just as my first relocations traveling.
So you were okay. Now, this is your first time getting outside of your home state, is what you're saying? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, how'd you hook up with Noise and Hot
Oh,
Napper?
I've been linked up with him basically since I really got on social media. He was one of the first people to really be like, "Hey, you dope." Like I think you keep doing your thing. So I almost cussed. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me a lot of motivation and just to keep going, and make me know like you sound good. You need to put your stuff out there. A lot of motivation. Then we just ended up linking up recently, and it's been like going. So yeah.
Now you have a
So
single out. Tell everybody about your single.
more than the most, more than the most. It is on YouTube currently on my channel. It's been circulating for a while. It's doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still starting out. So, but I've got a lot of good reviews since releasing it. So, but yeah.
It definitely gives me one of those good, smooth, jazzy vibes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome. Now, with that being said, talk to me about inspiration. Who or what, has really given you the oomph to want to just make this something that you want to do as a career?
you. Uh, I would really probably say Jill Scott, Angie Stone, Aaliyah. I loved her growing up. Like that was the person that made me feel like, okay, I think I'm gonna start singing again, and then get away from rapping a little bit, go towards the, girly stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Okay,
But
rapping.
Sade,
Oh, I
um,
love Sade.
yeah. It's so many. When people ask me that, it's just hard for me to kind of like give you just a few. Like I grew up even like I say B-52s, Devo, like this in the 80s, like I listen to everything. So
You know what? I'm the same way. I listen to a lot of different music, so I don't have one genre that I listen to. I listen to a diverse catalog.
hmm hmm
Now, B-52
yeah,
is the first I've heard on this show.
huh?
B-52 is the first I've heard on this show.
Really? Yeah. I grew up. That's what I grew up on. And Depeche Mode, all that. So yeah, I
Look,
grew up with.
Tears for Fears and all of that good stuff. So
So you know. But
look,
yeah. Mhm.
I'm so upset that I'm just now finding out that Duran Duran is going to be in Chicago next weekend. Mm.
Oh,
So yes,
that's
uh,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh, that's.
uh,
Oh, look at that. Wheels. Okay. All right. Yeah.
so we're here when it comes to the diversity and the music. So I get you.
Right
I
on. Right
get you.
on. Thank you.
Okay, now you slipped in there. I used to rap, and I'm not really doing that anymore. What rapping did you used to do? Talk to about that now.
That's I just really recently started getting into it, and it was just more of my producer at the time used to just throw these curveballs at me and be kind of ask me, can I do this, do that, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, some of the stuff that I recently released on my SoundCloud, it displays that, so just something fun. It ain't nothing all hardcore or nothing like that, but I got a cool little flow. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk a little bit about what do you do on your spare time. Now we know that you have a 3-year-old, but what
Yes,
else do you do on your spare time?
that's a full time job. I'm currently, by the grace of God, one of my close friends from like childhood, middle school. Okay. She lives out here, so I've been blessed to link up with her, and see a few things, and just meeting some awesome people out here. So I have been able to go out faringly though, because it was just mostly go to work, come home, go to work again, So, but just recently, I really started trying to network and just go out more, enjoy life. Just trying to just get it going now. It's time is going by so fast. So it's like, look, whatever you feel like doing, whatever you want to do, you might as well go ahead and knock it out now because times are changing real fast. So, that's pretty much it.
I
You
get that.
know,
I
uh,
understand those things that you probably wouldn't have done a couple of years ago. Now there's
mhm,
no holds bar, but do it, conveniently when it's convenient for you to do, whatever it may be.
mhm,
Even if it's eating something that you think you would have not ever ate 2, 3 years ago, it's like
mhm.
now, let me go ahead and try this. Let me go ahead and step out of my boundaries and my comfort zone. Live a little.
Right, right. Experience something new. You know,
Exactly.
if you don't like it, okay, you don't like it, but you did it. You can say you did it. So.
That's right. When was the last concert? What was the last concert that you went to?
Oh, it's been some years. Okay, the first one that came to mind, I guess it would have to be. It was Ty Dolla Sign. It
Oh,
was yeah, they were at I think the Wilson Theater. So that was maybe like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So right
okay.
before her.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah.
I get it. Now, do you
Yeah,
dance when you perform? Do you shake it up a little bit, or is it a cabaret
I'm not gonna.
style?
I depending on what song. I guess it depends on depending on what song I'm singing. But pretty much I try not to stand in one spot because I know it's boring to just stand there. So I do kind of move. I'm very, I move like I said, I talk with my hands. So I try to, incorporate with the crowd and kind of keep, something. I ain't gonna just stand there, like this. So, but yeah, trying to really thinking about it, getting more dance moves and dance steps into my videos. I've been having ideas, to get it together.
Now, have you had
This
any
perfect
professional
time.
training?
No, no,
Okay. Are you opposed to professional training?
no, not at all. I'm open to it. I mean, like I did dance class in middle school, like in sixth grade, seventh grade. I guess you could say that's training in somewhat, but that's no. Nothing serious.
So you're open if anyone wanted to work with you, be it singing, dancing, choreography, anything, writing,
Um,
you're open to that.
yeah, definitely. Especially, you like even with the dancing, that's what I'm trying to do now, just as far as getting myself. And I'm a big girl. It's a lot of me. So I'm trying, because now I have her. So I'm trying to get it together to be here longer. And so I can't enjoy my baby, see her grow up. So it's about that time. Yeah.
I get it. When you sing, you want to feel the words that you sing, so you got to move a little
Right.
bit.
You want to be able to do it and go across the stage without being out of breath. Because it is a workout when you up there. And the lights is kind of hot. Yeah, it'd be a lot.
So talk to me a little bit about what's your favorite meal? Because we're talking about different things now. We're not talking specifically about your singing path, but I want to get to know you. So talk to me a little bit about what's your favorite meal.
Favorite meal? Uh, go to because I guess it's quick and simple, easy tacos. You can't go wrong with tacos. You can always put a spin in it. It could be different ways. Favorite meal that would be like chicken Alfredo. With the salad and the breadsticks, or cheddar bay biscuits or something. Yeah, some packed stuff. But growing up and being born in LA, a lot of Mexican food. So, like I said, tacos, the pupusas, the tamales, enchiladas, all that. So, yeah, yeah,
So is it safe to say that you love margaritas?
yeah, definitely. Yep, that's safe to say. You got the green light on that.
That's
But
the
yeah,
favorite go-to for me. Margarita, please.
right, right.
Very
Please and
safe.
thank you. Mm-hmm.
So where would you like to go? Where would you like to visit? What place would you like to go visit?
Uh, definitely somewhere tropical. You can't go wrong with like Jamaica or Bahamas. Um, Bora Bora. That's always been one of my like a honeymoon location. That's where I want to go is Bora Bora. Beautiful scenery, beautiful hotels there. I didn't realize how close I was to New York, being here in Missouri. So I'm like, I'm not that far now. So I would love to visit, just see what's all in glitz and glamour there, the Big Apple. But
Oh yeah, especially
yeah,
when you're coming clear from the west side of the United States all the way to the east. Yes, that's very far.
and never
Now
knew,
you're in
right?
the middle. You're a little bit you're in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So came this far, just like okay, let's see where else can I go. Let's see. You got to see the world one time. I feel like.
On your journey, when you first started your seriousness in your path, what stage, what place did you always, or have you always seen yourself perform at, or what stage? Like, you know what? Mm, I want to go to Carnegie Hall. That's where I see myself at. That's just an example.
Hmm. It, I can just go back to being a child. Like I've always wanted to be a singer. So I've always like participated in choir in school and do other performances with dance and everything. And the performance arts was always something I wanted to do. So of course you want to be the glitz and glamour, the saying the star with all the money and like the movie say, like you see on these videos and everything. But it's work, and the industry has changed so much now. I can't really keep that kind of aspect anymore because it
Yes,
has changed so.
yes, and it's
So,
like now it's so easy. I mean, it's easier. Those platforms are easier. They're easier and
hmm
they're closer in reach to get to these
hmm
places now.
hmm where you can do it independently. So that's why I try to put that out there because I feel like but I can do this by myself. Like I don't know how to be a producer. I don't know how to engineer anything yet. So you do have to have your just a team there to really build that brand. So but yeah, but of course you want to be successful. I would love to be successful in this. This has always been, I would hope, more than a hobby to me, you know. So, because I've been into it all my life. Yeah.
American Idol.
Right.
What season did you
American
try out
Idol.
for?
Oh gosh, what was that? Because that was 2004. Now I
Okay, that
can't
was
even.
way back.
Yeah, that was right after high school. And then I did Who's America's Got Talent. That was around 2000. Uh, that was like maybe 16, 17.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that. I just try to, and mostly just performances. For a while I was dealing with is a guy in LA like Rick Hard. He does a lot of open mics, little events there, and I ended up getting linked up with Psych Dog. He's a Hispanic rapper, so I did a lot of shows with him, just gain exposure and kind of get used to being on stage and everything. So, but yeah.
All right. Well, if there isn't anything else, you let me know. I mean, if there's anything else you let, because we're right now we're at the end of your
Okay.
interview. Since you're just now starting out, I know there's not a lot to go on, but this
You
is
know, the beginning, everything is mostly like on my YouTube channel, the things that I've done previously, and this is something I can add to that's recent. Thank you for the opportunity, and just showing the love and enjoying my music. That means a lot to me because for a long time I'm like, I don't think I can sing. Everybody's saying it. Other people saying it's like, oh, okay. But I know I sound different. I ain't no yeah, saying nothing. I ain't all that, but I carry a note somewhat. I feel so. I appreciate it. It's love.
Oh, you're more than welcome. I appreciate your song. I mean, because I like that type of feel. You don't want to have to always have something where you doing a lot of hype stuff. You're not. I like what you have out for me for that specific reason. I like to listen. It's cool. It's mellow. It's jazzy. Something that you just can just think on. And have a good time.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know.
Thank you. I
You're welcome.
appreciate that.
You're welcome. So just let everybody know once again, you just said it, but I want you to tell everyone again how they can reach you, how they can follow you, and how they can find your video and your music.
Alrighty, Miss LaJoy, you can always either Google Miss LaJoy, MZLaJoy, on Facebook. It's the same, MZLaJoy. SoundCloud is the same, MZLaJoy. If you go to my YouTube, I did change it. Well, not change it, but it's a little different. It will be MIZZLaJoy. That's where you'll find my video and my feature videos with other artists and some of my performances. So yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you want to email me, misslajoymusic@gmail.com. Yeah.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for your time, Miss LaJoy. I appreciate you today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, make sure. Oh, you're so welcome. Guys, make sure that if you are not following the Candy Show, what is going on? What's up with you? I've been saying this for a while now. Okay. Follow the Candy Show. Go on Instagram, IG for some of those who like to shorten your terms. Instagram
Mm-hmm.
page Candy Talk Show. And if you want to check us out, because I'm sure you do, on the YouTube page, that is Candy Productions with a capital C, number 2 at the end. That's Candy Productions, capital C, and the number 2 at the end. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Like, subscribe, share, put your notifications on. Guys, thank you so much, and we are gone. Bye bye. Bye, Miss LaJoy.
Bye bye. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.